please. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, okay? Hey fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm called Elomo. I'm your host, and today we have guests on the channel, the Asongs. Oh, should they introduce themselves? Just introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Asong, and this is my hobby, Mr. Asong.
Today is the first episode of the series, The One, and they are our guests today. And you guys are probably going to see this video on Valentine's Day. We're launching it on Valentine's Day, the day of love. So happy Val's Day from me to you, and happy Val's Day from the Asongs to you. So yeah, today we're going to be talking with them. They're going to be sharing their experiences on how they knew they were compatible for each other. Yes, how they knew they were the ones practically for themselves. So I'm going to be asking them random questions, and they're going to be answering me, us. So the first question we're going to ask them, let's go from the genesis of the whole love story. How did you guys meet? Just tell us.
Well, we met a few years back in Cameroon when we were still in high school, secondary school. But he was in GBHS Mutengene, I was in GBHS Tico. And from time to time, I usually go to Mutengene for shopping, you know. And he once met me and spoke to me about having a relationship. By then, boy, no be there, no. boy was there. It no be there. Boy was a broken leg. No, I'm not saying I'm about the money, but he was not, you know. I didn't really pay attention, so I just told him we could be friends, and that was it. So few years later, I traveled to UAE, and fortunately, that was where we met at a friend's birthday party. And he was like, "Oh, we met again. We meet again." That was it. We exchanged contacts and we started talking. Even though he was a huge stalker.
Okay, so the next question is going to be for Mr. Asong.
Okay.
What really attracted you to this beautiful queen?
Aww.
Why did you go in for her? I mean, there's lots of girls out there. Why did you choose her?
Yes. I have a lot to say. Regarding that question. Like, what really got me attracted to her? There are so many things. First of all, I will start by her attitude, going further with her smiles, her character, like everything about her got me attracted to her. Like I was so madly, like I was crazy in love with her. The very first day I set eyes on her. For real. I'm serious.
He's narrating us previously.
Like, especially when I met her, I approached her, I gave her my few words, she turned me up so many times. Like I kept on trying, pushing hard, like you know, never surrender, never give up. At the end of the day, we are. So it wasn't easy, you know.
So how did the whole ring come about? How did you get your ring? Can you tell us, how did you get your ring?
It's a story you guys don't want to know.
We're interested. Fam, don't you want to hear?
You don't want to
We are
know.
interested. Please tell us.
He knows. If I tell you how I got first the engagement ring, you sue this guy. Apparently, we started dating, things got serious, and he started talking about marriage. Well, I got excited. I called my family back home. I told them I have someone who might be coming home to ask for my hand in marriage. And he noticed I was already aware of the engagement and stuff like that. He and my cousin, my elder cousin in UAE, they had to like plan something. They cooked up a story to distract me from the whole engagement affair. So they planned, in fact, I don't really want to share it, in fact, because I'm still angry. Each time I remember that part, it's like you just strangle him back hand. So they planned a story of him telling me that he's calling off the relationship, he can't engage me because his spirit doesn't match with mine.
Oh wow, brilliant idea.
God, I was like, I almost committed suicide, yeah. I almost killed myself because I think that was the very first time I was introducing a man, like a guy, to my family, and all of a sudden he's no longer interested. Like, what am I going to say to my family? So he called me, like, he's no more interested in the relationship. His spirit doesn't match with mine. He cannot date me no more. Like, he's out. I had to cry and cry and cry. And that same day, my sisters were like, don't bother, you'll get another person, just cheer up, let's go for a friend's birthday party. I was refusing. They said, no, let's just go. So I called him again and said, since you've dumped me, no problem, I'm going out to catch fun, move on with my life, and I'm going to meet someone who is more special and cuter than you.
Oh my god.
And he was like, whatever. Then I wore a very sexy dress. I had to, take pictures and send to him, like, you see how hot I'm looking? I'm going to get another, I'm going man hunting. So, so he was just laughing at me like, you don't know that you're coming to get your ring. So getting to the location, the set birthday location, when I opened the door, I didn't really understand what was happening. Like, the lights were off, candles, all those, romantic stuff. And looking at it, I saw my cousins, my friends, his friends. When I first of all saw his friend, Ralph, I was so shocked, like, oh my god, this guy is going to report me like the same day we break up. I'm out catching fun and, leading, like, the flower, they connected, like, follow the lights. When I got to the room, the big boy was there. And the next
how did you feel at that point? How did you feel?
At that point, I had a mixed feeling, One part of me was saying, turn him down, he hurt you a few hours ago. Another part was like, you don't want to do this, you don't. Like, you can't live without him, so you better not turn him down. And I had to listen to the other part, and here we are.
Wow, that's so touching. So, Mr. A, what was so different about her? I mean, you had exes that were around, you had girls in UAE. There were thousands of beautiful girls there. Why did you even choose to go with the storyline of hurting her feelings? What inspired you?
Bet you this is gonna be a tough one. Let me start with the part of so many exes that I had back then. Why I chose her over those is quite simple. Like I told you, her character, her attitude, like, she has contributed a lot. Like, anything that I am today is all because of her. I've met like 2 or 3 girls in the past, but she's unique. She's so unique. Like, everything about her is up to perfect. So that's one of the more reasons that I decided to go for her. I was like, if it's not her, then it's not any other one.
Oh my god.
So so about that. Then, like, what made that day so special for me was, like, I realized that she was trying to figure out that something special is coming up. So I had to plan something different with her sisters. So we had to, like, divert her mindset so that she will know that nothing like that is coming up. That's the more reason that I told her that my spirit doesn't match with hers. That I'm going to call off the relationship. I'm no longer interested in her. Despite the fact that I was feeling pains because I don't want to hurt her. I have no intention in my life ever of hurting her. So, but I just had to make it special for her because it's something that comes once in a lifetime. Engagement is not something that you do today, you do again tomorrow.
Actually.
Once it's done today, it's done for good. So I had to, like, make it so special. So.
Oh my god. You guys are just listening to love. Are you feeling love? If you're not feeling love at this point, then I don't know what about you, because I'm really feeling so loved up. So the journey it's been amazing. We are seeing the way they are playing love. So do you guys have any regrets so far, looking back? Do you think there would have been a different way you would have handled a certain situation back, or there would have been a different way, or maybe he's not Dangote? Are you regretting?
No. It's either him or no one else.
After this life, the next step more life is always gonna be you,
and
no one else.
No one.
You are just so perfect for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you guys feeling love here? I know you're feeling love. I
He's
know
happy
you're
to be
feeling
where
love.
you are.
Yeah. I have no regret, actually. Zero regret. Zero.
So at what point exactly did you know that he was the one for you? Like, was it a particular, was it something he did? Like, did he do a particular gesture that made you know that, okay, this was the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? Or did she do a particular thing that made you know that, okay, this particular thing has made it, like, she has just strike that balance and I really want to spend the rest of my life with her?
Actually, I would say personally, as a lady, like every individual lady, you have something that you're looking for in a guy. You get, and
You have the wish list.
yeah, I had mine, which were one. I don't like flashy guy. If you're that, everywhere guy, social media guy, like too flashy. I don't like it. So I noticed he was not into social media. In fact, till now he's still in those platforms. He's not in
It's not really a social media
media.
type.
Yeah, I'm the one who is trying to even
Shy guy.
yeah, shy on camera but not shy on. So you get, and his actions, like his presentation, like the way he presents himself, the way he carries himself is so different from every other guy I've come across. So in fact, if I say there was a reason that made me to know that he's the one for me, I'll be lying, because I can't really define how I feel about him. Because if I define it, it therefore means I don't love him. Yeah, it's just something that grows like every day, every day, every day, and every day.
So did he actually tick all the boxes on your wish list? Like, lots of us girls have like 1,000 things on our wish list. So I want to know if when he ticks like 60 and he doesn't tick 40, we should go for it.
For
Like,
me,
how was it for you?
For me, I'll just say as an advice, because honestly, I want to give this up. I don't know who is there that this might be important to. I see most girls turning down guys for the sake of the guy is not what they want, what they wish for, not their taste. But I'll advise, if you have anyone coming your way that you like that person or you love that person, but the person is not at the level that or at the standard that you want that person to be, you can make them to be who they are. When I met this guy, this nigga, he had a very horrible hairstyle. Very, very horrible. Like, no girl could. I wonder what your exes were doing with you with such hairstyle. He had one funny cock, like, he was looking horrible. So I had to, like,
Make him
to, because every other aspect of him was so cool, was okay. He was humble, respectful, clean, very neat, extremely neat, and the care, attention was there. But I had just one thing that at that point that I felt insecure about. On the second, I was like, why don't I make him to be what I want him to be? So I told him, don't you think if you have a haircut like flat, a low, cute, you'll be cuter than how you are right now? And for love also, he accepted to do it, and since then he's been this cute.
So Mr. A, what was the exact point when you knew she was the one for you? Or was it a particular gesture she did that made you know, okay, this girl has shown housewife material? Or was this something in particular, or it was just like, tell us what really made you know, what convinced you that she is the one for me?
Actually, I so much believe in love, because there's this thing they call love at first sight. When you meet someone that's the right one for you, you will know, because you will not meet that person by accident.
Everything is divine orchestrated.
Everything is part of God's plan. So when I met her, like, we have been through a lot. I've never been with any other girl in my life that has been with me, even when I'm down to grass level. But she has sacrificed a lot for me. Like, when I look at her, I don't just see her today. I see her like in the next 10 years, the next 50 years. I look at her in the future.
Forever.
I don't look at her present like how she is right now. So She has a heart of gold. She's full of understanding.
Oh my God.
She's full of caring.
King baby.
Like, she's just all I want.
Oh my God.
She's just all I want. Like, I can't really define a particular point that make me know like she's the one for me. Like, no. I just believe in love at first. Like, when I met her, I knew she was the one. Yeah.
Oh my God, like that's so touching, so heartwarming. So please, Asongs, what advice do you have to give young people out there who are still struggling to find the one? Should they have a particular criteria they are looking out for, or they should just go with the flow, or they should just have a box of things like if the person ticks certain things? What's the advice you have to give them?
The whole advice I will have to give others out there looking or searching for love is just to believe that there is love. And if you believe that there is love, you have to first of all love yourself first. Trust yourself before you can trust your partner. There is no one that is perfect. Love with imperfections. And don't believe in the flashy things that you see out there. No. Believe in union, like believe in the power of unity. That if you two can come together as one, you can accomplish a whole lot. And don't look at the present, look in the future. And just keep trusting God. Make you locate the right one. Because to tell you the truth, it feels so good to be with the one that you really want to be with. Like, I'm living my life. I'm living the best life. I'm living the best moment of my life. Sincerely speaking, like, I can't hide it.
No.
Yeah. I'm living the life I've ever wished for. Having someone like her beside me makes me feel happy and look young day after day and night after night. It's pretty good over here, trust me.
Mrs. A, so what advice do you have to tell young girls out there who are still struggling to find the balance of finding the one and finding love and marriage?
Well, I really don't have much to say. What I'll say is, like I said before, you can meet a partner that you have feelings for, or very well the two of you are compatible, but due to one or two things that is lacking in that person, you want to shy away or feel like you guys are not meant for each other. All I'll say is believe, like my husband said, believe in unity, believe in love, believe in yourself, trust yourself first. Learn to, tell your partner to be what you want him to be, what you want her to be supportive, have goals, set goals and work towards that. There's nothing there, and you just need to be extremely, when I say extremely, I mean transparent to extremely open.
Yes.
Yeah, because don't give up. Maybe when he's at his lowest level, you're like, oh, that guy is broke, that guy is down, I cannot keep suffering with him. The ones that are rich, the ones that are flashy today, tomorrow they might be down, and the person that you abandoned that was down might be up tomorrow. So patience, perseverance, and above all, trust, love, belief is all we need to forge ahead.
We've had an overdose of love. Have you guys had it? So one question left for the Asongs to answer. We know love is not all roses. We hear it, they say love is not all roses. Everybody has the bad side. This one has the bad side. When you guys were still dating, or even at this point till marriage, when you still, I believe you guys still discover yourselves like every day. They say you cannot know somebody 100%. So when you get to discover the bad sides of your partner, like how do you manage to navigate? So is there a time when you feel like, oh my God, did I really make the right choice? What kind of attitude does this person have? Am I sure this is the person I thought I got married to? Have you ever had that feeling when your partner, you discover a negative side about your partner?
Of course, yeah. If I say no, it therefore means I'll be lying. And even everyone, the viewers, the audience, they will know I'm lying. Yeah, those things, like every day we get to unfold new chapters, new versions of ourselves. You get, we might look all sweet, all, like perfect, but I'll say there are no perfect relationship, marriage, whatever. There are none. Even our parents that have been married for 30 years and above, they are not perfect. They still have issues till date. You get, but what matters is how quick, how soon you get to, you know, resolve the issues. When issues come up, how soon you get to resolve them. For instance, I won't lie, this is a handful. First, he's naughty to a fault. Like, looking at us, people always feel like, oh, Elise the craziest one, she's stubborn. But my friends, my sisters can attest, you know, the closer ones, they can attest to this guy. He's a handful, he's naughty, he's everything. There are some things that sometimes when I discover about him, I'm like, how did I get here? Like, how did I end up marrying this person? But what matters is I don't let it overshadow the positive vibes that we always have. We make sure we talk out our differences. Like, one thing I like about us, we are so open. If I do something to him that he doesn't like, he makes sure he expresses it to me and see, and we get to work it out, and that's it. We move on.
So Mr. A, tell us, was there a point when you discovered a very negative attitude about your soulmate and you're like, no, this is not the girl I signed in for, this is not the girl I'm thinking should be the one for me? How did you navigate towards discovering her bad side and still finding a balance to loving her as in you're sure?
Seriously, this one I will not come and lie in front of the camera. If I tell you, no, seriously, if I tell you, when I say with this one. Sometimes we fight. She go block me. Like 1 week, 2 weeks. But love is the key. Love is light. There are times that we'll fight, she'll block me for like days, even weeks.
Even in the same house.
Like so many of my friends, like you guys, you feel like, you see us, you feel like we are happy, I'm blessed, but you all don't see the stress that I'm going through.
Wow.
Yes. Sometimes this shit get really hard, but I just have to push it because it's love. When there is love, there is light. There is no home that's without trouble. No. There is no relationship without imperfection. But you just have to ride through it. You just have to keep on pushing, keep on fighting for the sake of love. Because love conquers us.
Oh my God.
Thinking.
Yeah, seriously, because when we fight, we quarrel. Sometimes you even tell me how I'm nagging, I'm
very. Or die.
Even though she's also quick temper.
Yeah,
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying my best. Yeah, just to be with her like she is. Because there's nothing that I can do. Because love is the key. I myself, I'm not okay. I'm not perfect. I'm crazy.
Very. He doesn't know when to stop. Like, he likes trouble.
He gossip a lot.
Very. As the odd. Give me.
Okay, thank you, Pam, for sticking around with us. We are super grateful if you enjoyed to this point. But I know I said one last question for them, but let's just ask them this one last question before we head out. What's your take on being best friends before marriage? Like, what do you have to say about it? Should people actually work on building friendship before marriage, or do you encourage that friendship is not necessary, we will make the friendship in marriage?
No. Friendship is very necessary. Like, very important. I would say personally, without friendship, I don't see where you guys are heading to, like, even getting to a marriage point, because you can't marry someone you're not comfy with, you're not comfortable, you can have fun, you can laugh, you can, share secrets, your gossip partner, everything. Like, there's nothing about me that this guy doesn't know. I make sure, like, grinding as idiots. Yeah, I'll advise, don't walk into a marriage if you and your partner are not friends, you're not besties, you can't vibe, like, you guys are always tense. Like, you can't sit and insult the guy, see long nose, see someone wanting, and he gets angry. No, I can't deal with that. I can't, like, seriously. So that's one part I always tell every couple, that even if you're in a relationship, you don't know if you get married now, tomorrow, or when, but just try to be flexible with your partner. I mean, it helps a whole lot, because when you guys joke, you make fun, you get to discover each other some more, and it helps build the relationship.
All right. Wise man, anything else for us? Nothing to add to the queen.
Nothing to add. She has said it all.
Like what again?
You know. Take
Please, Mama, enough of this. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Okay. See you guys in the next episode. Bye guys.